season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing to start here is Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get?
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the NFC's leading rusher a season ago. Here's Saquon Barkley to about the 26 here. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Again, it's Barkley. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And down inside the 15 it goes. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another first and 10 here.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Hey, easy, 63, back. 73.
Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. T.J. Green with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down. This throw nearly intercepted. The big D-lineman almost had it. The third down coming up.
And nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it with Achane. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
He's brought down by
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
and the Dolphins first down.
Come on, 3, kick.
On first down, back to Achane. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Looking to pass. Tua. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
The Eagles sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And this is gone from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Based on what we've seen so far, I don't think we even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they're totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
On 2nd down, here's the option. The pitch goes to Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And this returnable for Hill. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
All right, come on.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Second and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 4. They're going to run this with a tight end. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as they get this up to about the 42. It's Barkley, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Go ahead.
A run straight ahead with H.A. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll just get rid of it.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far the lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Tua. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Back to the ground, Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is a battle, not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Tua sets up to pass it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, 3, 10.
Tua going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
63. It's 3rd.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 14. First down.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua buying time to his left. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Tua going to change the play. On 3rd down, Achane. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll go. Achane. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they're going to speed things up here. On first and 10. It's Hurts. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now here we are, just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
Pitch and catch to Wilson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, or the screen guy is. And of course, the blocking has to run the field to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. They give to Achane on the option. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
From the 46, here's the second down and 9. Here's Tua. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis of why they're struggling so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a third and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson will pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And quickly, they get to the line. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. A first down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Hurts. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Caught by Wilson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Barkley inside the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to Achane. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. In motion, Hill. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's across midfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is down. He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 44. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's on his way. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their...
And that's going to be caught for Eagles touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point right down the middle. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua going to throw. Steps away to his left. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Tua's throw there taken in by Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Get to the line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Tua now on 1st down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 3-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
20, TX.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Hurts. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Paris Campbell, 54 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Solo left Zion.
On second down, Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for two. They'll try and run it here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with and got his man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Marquez Valdez-Scantling with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game play a little bit differently. What you can't argue with is their execution of that play because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And he caught it up. And one of the linebackers is got it. Well, somebody lit a fire into that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Eagles, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to